Hello, hi there. How are you today? Shall we do a reality check that could shock you? Are you curious? Keep watching because even if the reality check shocks you, it can bring a lot more joy and ease to you. Are you ready? Are you willing to invest this time for you? If you are, keep watching. My name is Nila. I'm an author, entrepreneur, medium, coach, and founder of Light Key Wellness System. That's in 104 countries. Hey, okay. So let's give a reality check. Are you all ready? I'm going to be asking some questions. The only requirement from you is you got to be brutally honest, right? Absolute honesty. You don't have to tell me anything, but you got to be honest with yourself. That's the only requirement you have for this reality check. And warning, you might be shocked. Okay, good. Who is the most abusive person in your reality? In your life? Who has been the most abusive person? Got that? And what has been the most abusive incident or experience? Got that? Okay. I'm going to be asking some questions that may trigger you, right? So you may not be very comfortable with the questions, and you may not expect the response you have if you are being very honest. Okay, so right, so that experience, how many times happened to you? How many times the other person, the person who you think abused you, how many times did they abuse you? Maybe the number is 1 or 20 or 30. Yeah. So how long ago did that happen? I worked with people who has the response of 50 years, 40 years, 30 years or yesterday. So what is it for you? How long ago did that happen? Got that? Okay, now here it comes. How many times have you replayed it in your head and hurt yourself? So if somebody hurt you once, twice, or 20 times, how many more number of times have you played it and hurt yourself? And how long have you been carrying this and hurt yourself and your body? Is it more than the other person or less? I can bet if you are honest with yourself, it will be much more. Then who is the abuser in your life? Who is the worst abuser in your life? Most of the time it's us. We abuse ourselves by carrying the past, by glorifying the victimhood, and by possibly hurting ourselves over and over and over again, carrying the torch for victimhood. So, How is your reality check now? If you are the worst abuser in your life and that's the vibration you are sending out to people, how do you think people will respond to you? Or how do you think people will treat you? They will treat you the same way you are treating you, right? That's what you are asking for. It may be hard to even understand this concept. You may be angry at me because I am asking you these questions. But if you are truly honest with yourself, if you are open to this concept, you can get out of it really, really easily. When somebody else is the abuser, can you control them? Control their actions? Not really. When you are the abuser, can you control you? Can you change you? Absolutely. It becomes a choice. Which one is an empowered choice? Giving the power to other one, somebody else, or taking responsibility for yourself? Many times in this reality, we own the abuse. We glorify the abuse. We want to make, in order to make the other person wrong, we suffer. To prove that, hey, you messed my life up, we mess ourselves up more. Is it worth it? Is it giving you joy of embodiment here on this planet? Not really. Maybe now is the time to let go of that and move into peace, joy and glory. If all of us can choose that instead of abusing ourselves, how would the planet be? So recently in India, a schoolgirl committed suicide because her teacher abused her. Okay, while I get that the abuse is wrong, I am questioning the way we interpret, we solidify the abuse. Just because somebody touched you inappropriately, if you think you have to die, what are you actually minimizing you to? You are an infinite being. There is no beginning, no end to you. How many bodies have you had in different lifetimes? How many people have touched you so far? Just because one person touched you inappropriately without your permission, you are not reduced. You are not a victim. Stop wearing that badge. Stop making yourself a victim and carry the torch. Get empowered instead. Go beyond. I am not asking you to put up with abuse. Not at all. That's not what I am saying. I'm asking you to go beyond abuse. The way you interpret abuse, that hurts you more than the other person. Yes, so there is an opportunity. Tomorrow I'm going to have a free call on going beyond abuse. We are going to be using Emerald Lotus Energy. It's a channeled energy with the graphics to go beyond abuse so that you don't abuse yourself anymore. You don't attract the energy of abuse anymore. You don't carry the energy of abuse. What if you can be that immense kindness to you that you attract kindness from all over? Are you willing to have that? It's just a choice. If you want to keep abusing yourself by carrying, by keeping this as your award that you are a victim of abuse, feel free. I have nothing against it. It's your choice. But there is another possibility where you can move into empowerment and joy. Join me tomorrow for this channeled meditation, and feel free to bring your friends and family, and please share it with people who can benefit out of it. You can register by going to infinitehealing.co.uk and click on classes. You will see the list of classes that are available. You can choose tomorrow's class and register. Okay? And I also invite you to join us for the other classes that are coming up this week, going beyond rejection. That's also, that can also contribute to you greatly if you are abusing yourself. If you are seeing yourself as a victim, you will be able to see how much you have rejected people and thought they are rejecting you, how you misinterpreted rejection, your rejection as other people's rejection, and you will be able to go beyond that as well, rejecting yourself, rejecting parts of you with that call. Okay, so that's coming up on 27th if I'm right. And then we have another class called Light Key Protocol for Releasing Unhealthy Relationship. So this is not just with unhealthy relationship of people, it's also with concepts. So when I asked you, who's the most abusive person in the world, if you have had your spouse or your parents or your employer, then who is still being in the relationship? Who's abusing you by being in that relationship? This class will help you to go beyond that. And if you think, if you don't have a choice with money, with health, with body, then again, you can go beyond all that choiceless universe by letting go of your attachments to concepts, to letting go of attachments with people, and even letting go of attachment with self-abuse. Okay? That's on 28th. That's with Suguna. Suguna is one of the most transformed person I've ever seen in my life. Okay, I've known Suguna for a long time, so she has gone through the journey herself, so she can facilitate you really well. Okay, so thank you for joining. So hope I can see you. I will see you tomorrow. Take care, and if you like my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel Nila Mystic TV, and also please share it with friends and family. All right, thank you so much. Bye.